room. Ow! I hear you back there. So I'm Linda Marcus Smith. I do comedy all over Portland, the West Coast and the East Coast. So Rumpus room, Kerry. What is your first name? Sue? Mary Sue? Mary Sue. Okay, you guys, I do comedy on the West and East Coast. So I'm coming out as bi-coastal. There you go. That's your joke. Good night. So I'm the owner of a nonprofit called Veterans Laugh. So I go around and make comedy for veterans, and after you get to come up to me and tell me some junk in your life that you can't make funny, and I'll help you make it funny. So that's what I do. That's not a joke. So my attorney, I have an attorney, you know, when you have a nonprofit, you have to have an attorney. My attorney and I are huge Sonny and Cher fans. So he's pro bono. Bonus, that's a music joke. It counts.
I'll be your drummer, pro bono.
Yes, you guys, I love to be heckled. If you heckle me, that means you have stuff I can add, and that's the agreement. Perfect. So I'm in Portland's funniest contest. But the problem is, I didn't have my reading glasses. I thought it said punniest. Now I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble.
You're always in trouble.
Always. Thank you. That's a good line. That's a keeper there. So I know that I'm the 10th person up that night, the last person on June 12th to do her comedy, if I'm still awake. And so when I'm up there, at least one time I'll be the last comic standing up. Now, comedy is the second oldest profession. Stand up, the first one was laying down. These are all original. That's the truth. That's right. Flick Wilson and the devil made him do it. Nothing wrong with it. No shame. Back to the script now. There you go. So, is this really Portland, you guys? Because it looks like Potland to me. Am I right? I think the Mota Center should be called the Mota Center. This place is nuts. I'd like to say hello to each and every one of you, but Portland has a rule. We're passive aggressive. So, sir, I know you're a veteran. Do me a favor and you tell everybody hello for me. Awesome, that worked. So I grew up here in the 50s, and I know what you're thinking. It was not either the 1850s, it was the 1950s. Yep. I grew up here so long ago, I ran track way before the University of Oregon track star Steve Prefontaine. Okay? So that makes me Prefontaine. But I've only been doing comedy for 9 years, including comedy writing. 9 years, so that makes me post-prior. And his fire, but we don't get into that. Thank you. Post-prior. Prefontaine, post-prior. These are, if wordplay ever comes back, I'm going to be rich. So what's it like growing up in the 50s, you ask? It's so nice of you to ask. Confusing. The teachers lied to us. They told us we should be proud in the 50s to be from here. I checked around in the 50s, we had Jane Russell in her Cross Your Heart bra. That was Oregon's one-hit wonder bra. Do you remember it? Okay, it's a pretty good pun, or should I throw it out? What do you think? That one should go. Okay, perfect. Thank you. It can be topics, I'll work on it. So, that goes with that one. So maybe we should be proud of Sacagawea and Lewis and Clark, but I checked on that. They're not natives. They weren't born here, it doesn't count. I mean, they were native, but they weren't born here. Little play on words there. So, technically I'm from Portland, Oregon. Anybody go to David Douglas High School here? Now's your chance to date me. You didn't ask me out in high school, so now's your chance. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's confusing being in Portland because Portland keeps changing its tagline. What the heck? First it's the city of roses, then it's Bridgetown, then it's Stumptown. At my age, I can barely remember the Alamo. Give me a break. Give me a break. Also confusing, in the 50s, we used to have those really long white gloves to ride a trolley all the way downtown from out there to go shop. Oh, I'm sorry, I mean shoplift. My bad. Bonus, you got the gloves on, no fingerprints, so it didn't happen. My city now has been taken over by aliens. Legal aliens. From all of the places in the world. You know, I'm not talking illegal. 7 continents are here. 72 languages are spoken at David Douglas High School now. Portland boasts the most amount of strip clubs per capita. And I don't even know what per capita means. Give me a break. They have drag queen festivals. You're picturing me in one. Stop it. They have the most amount of strip clubs, you know, and it's the Northwest, so those strip clubs, the strip poles, stripper poles, you can tell I've never been in, never done this. You can tell. Anyway, those stripper poles, they're log poles. Log poles. They're yes, so that means that doctors have had to open up a whole new industry of removing splinters. Talk about doctors without borders and boundaries. Okay, so when it goes red, I wrote in red, when that light's red, I can't read. Portland took the inscription on the Statue of Liberty too seriously. You know, huddled masses. That's like, are they talking about our homeless? Because that's what I see huddled, is a lot of masses in Portland. It's confusing here. I'm already pre-Fontaine and post-Pryor. I'm not taking my clothes off for nobody. Forget about it. So I got a chance to go do comedy in New York for 3 months. And I'm moving there for good. I'm twice a week scheduled at Comic Strip Live, Upper East Side, Gladys Simon Room, so come and see me. So when I got to New York that day, I looked up and saw the Empire State Building. And you know how you hear a voice in your head? Any psych patients in here? I heard the Mary Tyler Moore thing, you know, you're gonna make it after all, whatever. And so much for my voice. And so then I heard another voice. Get out of the bike lane, you crazy witch with a bee. I needed a shrink. I wasn't even in New York City for an hour, 1 hour. So I went out and got me the best shrink, tax dollars could buy me, because I'm a veteran. Okay, I earned it, whatever. And instead of helping me find my identity, like a normal ID theft person, she started stealing my identity, not in my purse like normal. No, she starts taking all my symptoms. Do you know, I told her I get headaches, and she had the nerve to tell me she had headaches. So I upped the ante. I started making up stories like Michael Jackson came back to life, and he's on stage with his sister, Janet. and they are at the Super Bowl again, and they both have a malfunction at the same time. That kind of headache.
What kind of malfunction?
Janet had this one, and he had that one. Well, turns out she had the same headache, and every single thing I had, my shrink took. So, I took her husband. In my mind. I'm from Portland. I had him do it. Just kidding. So that's about my set. But I always love to leave people wanting just a little bit more. Can you relate? So I don't pay my bills. Kidding, right?